Abusia. Ya mwakwa about over daily update TV. So now we should you made na or subscribe. Ye di urgent and komobi wahapa a very very urgent. Na medical play any be ama weti. Afeny Markins any the minority leader ewo a year the 9th parliament. Na ni nyina ne say comment bi akoso trend pa ye say daughter of a murderer sit down and Gini evidence say papa ekunipa. That was referring to Senator Rawlings. Anna Captain Smart say Afeny Markins were exposing of pass Afeny Markins wins and or involving in a year visa frosting and a visa froster. Ain't we'll make sure say Sani Pakro making some comment to the legend J.J. Rawlings in Parliament should be fetched out because Afeny Markins enemy Pakro because turning any tea in Pakro. I know because Afeny Markins a crown or a criminal to the sense ya chin or ya chi Afeny Markins. Me detaining and creating ko jail. Because comment and Pakro making on the floor of Parliament. The issue is the mic was on until a go worldwide until to be on record say Obi can be say. Abusia until a year Senator Rawlings the constituents grab petition the clerk of parliament say they should take this action urgently. This news is very very interesting. Very very interesting. Afeny Markins being a leader in the 9th parliament. It seems like every day, today this, tomorrow that, MPs without discipline. Afeny Markins or clear Kelvin tell us Afeny Markins is a fraudster and he got arrested, detained and nearly jailed. This is update media. God bless you.
Obviously, there will come a time that a statement will be made in honor of the hard work of former President Akroma, Liman, Jerry Rawlings, Professor Mills, and all. Let us, Mr. Speaker, let us focus on their contribution.
Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence on Sunday Papa Kunipa.
On the
Samuel Abujinapo can never run away from this. And so was Samuel Abujinapo constituency, you should be hurt for voting for such a criminal. Until Samuel Abujinapo comes out to tell us who actually said this, Afeny Markins turned around or done anything and or catch a dipana or make a statement and say onye din, meaning Afeny Markins saw the person who made a statement. Kobi Ochedako turned around, saw the person who was making the statement. So there are a lot of people in this video that can tell us who made a statement. So Samuel Abujinapo say enyo noa then wine. And the best person to tell us who that person was is Afeny Markins. Afeny Markins is the best person to tell us to say enye Samuel Abujinapo na eye obi fufro. So Afeny Markins fails to do this, then it is Samuel Abujinapo. We all know Samuel Abujinapo until Afeny Markins, who is the minority leader of the NPP side, the 88 pigs. So Afeny Markins fails to tell us Nipana Odane and Hokachen say onye dina. And it is Samuel Abujinapo who made this statement. Say J.J. Rawlings, Senator Rawlings, or a daughter of a murderer. And that he has evidence, say J.J. killed people. He needs to provide that evidence. And I'm very sure, say, it wasn't only one camera that was capturing parliamentary proceedings yesterday. And I'm sure that Parliament itself, it has security cameras there that can take overhead shots. I know there's an overhead shot camera that shoots everything. say the specific camera we are looking at today, a Parliament Facebook page, and I say whatever page, and capture the panokra. There should be a security camera in the chamber that can take an overhead shot. There should be a camera or an overhead shot camera, a chamber where it can give us a clear shot of proceedings that time and who made the statement. But until we go into that, I want to speak to Nana Kudedu Ajima Rawlings. This is happening because you have allowed this to happen. You have to take the blame. Today, you are, per the MPP, you are a wife of a murderer, and it makes you a murderer. Today, the same MPP that you went to sell NDC to, Nana Kudedu Ajima Rawlings, your greed at the age of that, and I'm a top track, and I'm be a company, it's all a lie. Afeny Markins has been involved in visa fraud for years. Switzerland. And anytime I say Musa Afeny Markins say, Aṟṟėstėd house, sa fie honomono, visa fraud na no ho. All the things na okeka say at the age of 21, 22, and or talk we know. Afeny Markins is a long-time visa fraudster. Now, Switzerland, and as Swedish been on any visa fraud, it's been long, and they've been doing it all these years. The guy's name is Pierre Jacquot. Pierre Jacquot, Afeny Markins knows. I've gone, and we have documents tracing us way back as 15 years. How Afeny Markins, or not just Pierre Jacquot, came together. You see, even at a point, Afeny Markins was locked up at Adabraka police station. Mumusa said, why? Afeny Markins, he has been a game boy from day one. I also go school, 21 years no real school. He has been involved in gaming. Talking about fraud, visa fraud. Switzerland. Mesidi pana on any visa for a friend, Pierre Jacquot. Pierre Jacquot, visa fraud, Switzerland. A ho and the target no. Mr. Musa Afeny Markins say a day and they arrested no and then they call Adabraka police station. The Dockets is there. He should tell us why. So documents now say Sakogu ni ma no. I have all the documents. It is a the questions about his life. He hides behind at the age of 21 and I'm be a company and I'm a multi-million-dollar contract is lying. Oh, years back, a car na or day. He has been involved in visa fraud for years. But I'll take my time and let you know who Afeny Markins is. And as I speak to you today, he's still involved in visa fraud. Yes. Mr. Musa says Akroma house. What happened at Akroma house? Musa say a place your friend Adabraka police station. Then the man ko pure are locking up there and no sheho. Ye chain sheho. Onim Pierre Jacquot. One of the most craziest visa fraudsters around the world. Okay, at a point, Mamika be been show. Afeny Markins, this is how he said he secured those monies. The companies no be no. He was calling banks and telling the banks to say a JA Kufuor and amano banks the number say on free for this amount of money. Mumusa Afeny Markins say me boa. Afeny Markins could call a bank because he did not have a financial strength for the money he wanted. Or to me, free no I catch him say a Kufuor ne castle on free or more. Now or the Kufuor ding and na Kennedy Japan catch them say they wanted to make Afeny Markins a minister, but because of Nyamba Binti, they could not make him a minister. Afeny Markins is a hardened criminal. All these things were there, we didn't want to talk about it, but until he decided to let some people think say or no or you clean on Bokrono on Yeri, we are going to make the world know who Afeny Markins is. Mr. Musa said, does he know Pierre Jacquot? And Akroma house, what was happening there? And Musa said, then he ended up at Adabraka police station. He was arrested. He almost got jailed. But the documents make sure the number of people Afeny Markin Switzerland visa frauder will do piomo. I am bringing this in because you see, Afeny Markin or a diabolic individual. You started vetting, so Aṟṟėstėd Be, and I'm coming to what happened in Parliament. You started vetting we. How many times now Afeny Markin are apologizing to different people? Let me tell you, a fraudster is not scared to apologize. A fraudster does not care to apologize. So be a fraud, no bunipa. The easiest thing for that person to say is, I am sorry. Because they know that I'm sorry I am saying to you, you are going to let your guard down. You started that way. How many people now Afeny Markin Accusations say I am sorry? About 7 people. Why do you think every minute he says I am sorry, he comes back to do the same thing? Because he sees you people some way Jimmy. A fraudster, Accusations say I am sorry. And to say old DP Oba online and later telling the Oba say I am sorry, I don't know what happened. And the man, it is easy for him because the moment he tells you I am sorry, you just let your guard down. And that is what he has done. And to go back to that and start saying, Afeny Markin has apologized to Abraka. He has apologized to Abraka's wife. He has apologized to the clerk of parliament on the committee. Afeny Markin has apologized to so many, every single day he apologized. And it's easy. You know why it is easy? Because there's nothing attached to that. I am sorry. It is a game. It is a game to him. Afeny Markin tomorrow will come to parliament again and say, I'm sorry. It is normal because he knows that what he's doing, he's going to do it again. So, Obia Obu, and intina, when somebody like Nanaba Namwa, Ebejina Twitter say Afeny is a gentleman because Afeny deliberately decided to destroy Okujato Ablakwa's marriage, deliberately decided to destroy Sam George's marriage. But because the damage, he has done it. And because I'm sorry. If you see somebody like Nanaba Namwa, because Afeny Markin is a gentleman. Nanaba Namwa, the kind of woman you to worry on near Buomo them. Ya Buomoa anopa ne atokoko 1 cup. No one nom osimikunu dome. Enti sa e brona okob no, ya di koko 1 cup ne man and the refi. That is the kind of person Afeny Markin is. And it will be to say, Nanaba Namwa will come on Twitter and say, Afeny is a gentleman. What did he do? He has apologized the 90th time. He has apologized the 20th time. Into your banner, yes, smarter. Now, why do you former? You might think, say, Afeny Markin, the sorry he says he means it, he does not mean any of them. That is the game he plays. Afeny Markin can lie. And then the next day you say, oh, I am sorry I said this to you. He's just saying I'm sorry, but he knows the damage he has done. And I'm telling you, on Parliament way, every 2 weeks, Afeny Markin will render an apology to somebody because that's the game to him. There's no attachment to it. And so when you get, with all due respect, lazy brain girls like Nana Abamo, when they see this kind of actions, a man, are you not scared that one man can apologize in a week like 4 times? Are you not scared of that man? How do you end up saying he's a gentleman? You are the kind of woman, Bema to be the them, now, wa molestimo, a breakimo, a repimo. Adiachi no akoto mo kubakwama, no better social media say, such a gentleman. 2 days to abasa buoku, because you don't even understand the game he's playing with you. And that is what Afeny Markin has been doing. I'm a man, I know what I'm talking about. Next week, he will come to Parliament. He will come and do what? Apologize for some stupid thing he has done. Listen, Afeny Markin had an agenda. There was a deliberate attempt to destroy Oma Warrior. Yes. Sam George and then there was a deliberate attempt to destroy their marriage. They know you need the whole. He knew what he was doing. He knew so because I'm sorry, madam. I'm sorry, madam. It's easy for him to say I'm sorry. Real men find it difficult to put out I'm sorry because that sorry, if it does not come from a special place, it does not come out easily. When people use I'm sorry easily, there are people who are dangerous and you have to be careful about those people. And to say you having somebody in your life every single day, I love you, I love you, I love you. When they use the I love you without thinking about it, those people can harm you any day. The I love you and I am sorry should come from a special place, meaning I am not going to go back to that again. But you see, because foolish men and weak-minded girls begin say this is how it should be. Obi Jimmy Hunde was say Obi, I am sorry. It is that is the time of weakness. I am promising you this. Afeny will come to Parliament next week. He will come and render an apology. And then he will go back home and come back and fool again. Because when we say, ye Jimmy. Now, when we are issue of Parliament, Pierre Jacou, Mumusa, Afeny can say, does he know Pierre Jacou? Pierre Jacou. Me say, visa fraud, Switzerland visa fraud. I have all the documents. We've been able to enter Switzerland. Afeny, we will let every Ghanaian know, say, or you're fraudster, or you're criminal. Go on his Twitter page and ask him, Afeny, do you know Pierre Jacou? Pierre Jacou. Have you been involved in Switzerland visa fraud? And then Japan catch him in one of his videos that they cannot make Afeny a minister because of some things that they know. Now let's come to Parliament, and it's got to do with a statement that an MP has made. Oma Ketia Senator Rawlings, ne papa JJ Rawlings, ex-president Rawlings, may he so rest in peace. Now let's go listen to the statement.
Is not to generate debates. I would want to remind the House that these are national heroes. Some are on our side, some are on their side. So let us be mindful how we react when it's our turn. Obviously, there will come a time that a statement will be made in honor of the hard work of former President Akroma, Liman, Jerry Rawlings, Professor Mills, and all. Let us, Mr. Speaker, let us focus on their contribution.
Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. On Sunday, Papa Kunipa. Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. On Sunday, Papa Kunipa. Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. On Sunday, Papa Kunipa. Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. On Sunday, Papa Kunipa. Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. On Sunday, Papa Kunipa. Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra.
Rawlings, one of the finest politicians. Since Senator, Era Parliament of Ghana, I am yet to hear anybody in Ghana say, this lady has insulted anybody in her delivery. She has never even insinuated in her delivery in Parliament about something. I am yet to hear. Since JJ Rawlings, Senator Rawlings, Era Parliament, I'm yet. And I can say this on authority. NDC MPs are more parliament in there. From the time of this lady Era Parliament, on the other one of the MPs are conducting exceptionally. When she's given the opportunity to speak, she does not insinuate. She does not even give low blows. She does not indirectly insult opponents. She has always been consistent and she has always delivered the facts. I am yet to hear anybody in Ghana politics, even during campaign, outside on the field, that people do all sort of things and say all sort of things. I'm still yet to hear anybody bring a tape out to say, Zenata Rawlings, JJ Rawlings, ba or ye MP no, and Sama Amine Didi will be at them. This lady, sorry, of Parliament, they were talking about heroes of Ghana. They were mentioning heroes. And Afeny Markins Jinahona na Okasa. And an NPP sitting right behind Afeny Markins. Ebien Anokacha Zenata Rawlings on Tenase. She's a daughter of a murderer. This is Parliament of Ghana, led by Alban Bagbin. Minority NPP led by Afeny Markins. He had it. And the guy just didn't end there. Osako Osuka said there's evidence that the man killed people. Now, it has come to light that Zenata Rawlings, the constituents, Klote Kole constituency, they have officially petitioned a Speaker of Parliament. Say, Omo MP no, the statement that was made to embarrass, to denigrate, Omo MP, any Omo Papa, who is the founder of our Fourth Republic, the Parliament of Ghana led by Alban Bagbin, that particular MP, we need to know who that MP is. Now, this is the NPP that just left power less than a year. This is a member of parliament of the constituency or catch say or call in the name of Ghana to go bring something home. Now, it has come out that Samuel Abujinapo.
I'm just always share Juma day now, like share I daily update TV so we give it the best 21st time here Juma and the summary for NAT4. The course on the floor of Parliament, and Trey because a whole JJ Rawlings being a legend of the Republic, Utimika Chese or a froster there, Najese, or a murderer there, Najese, what disrespected a very great legend of a year our time because Niba Ewo a year Parliament, and yes, a year Zenata Rawlings or misbehaving and I say or acting in a bad way. Every man